What's up guys, and welcome back to Just in Time. So something that I noticed about myself is that I actually like to do what I'm comfortable with, what I'm good at, what I'm confident in. So things that I already know that I for sure know how to do. And sometimes even when a new thing is introduced, so maybe like a better way or just a newer way, I will be very reluctant to try it. Why? Because I already know the old way works. Like I already done it before, so I feel like I'm lazy to put myself through that learning process. Because the learning process of actually doing something new, learning something new is extremely painful and it's really, really difficult. And I've been through this process so many times, and sometimes I'm kind of like cheated into thinking that like, wow, I've been through so much growth, I've been through so many seasons of this, having to learn this new thing or talk to a new person, that I feel at this age I'm like entitled to not have to learn anymore. I am entitled, and I've been through this enough, I don't need to go through it anymore, everything I'm doing should be set already. And sometimes this cheats me into just being complacent with myself, because sometimes I'm just like, why do I need to be the one that goes through this all over again? I've been through so much already. I have already put myself through the pain and the grind of learning new things and talking to new people. Why does it need to be me? And I realize now that I will never stop growing, because I will always be in different positions in my life. I'll be in different seasons, which means that I will always be put in a new environment, in a new situation in which I will need to grow, in which I will be forced to stretch myself again. And I think that understanding this, it puts me in a more humble spot to be prepared to go through that all over again. I'll give you an example. It's kind of like in a new job and everything, there's new things that I need to adapt to, and sometimes it's so quick and I'm not given much breathing space to kind of like adapt. And so this kind of makes me feel like, oh wow, everything's happening so fast again, and I'm learning it again. And now when new things come in the same job, I'm like, I already learned new things, why do I need to do it all over again? It's like, it's painful, it's painful for me. And then sometimes when I go through new things, like maybe like cold calling and stuff like that, when I go through the first one, I feel that it's best to go through all of this pain and all of this growth, sekaligus, like just straight one shot, go do everything. Why? Because it's just easier. Like do the hardest thing first, and then everything after that will just seem easy. So like when I'm cold calling, maybe I cold call and then this fella yells at me, shouts at me, then it's like, it hurts, obviously it hurts. But then every call after that will be easier, yeah.
And the thing that I always talk most about with this topic is speaking to people, meeting new people, or even speaking in a crowd. And the reason is that ever since Foundation, people know me, I'm the one that you send to go do the presentation. Why? Because he can speak, he talks so well. Oh, if you put me in a party, this guy can socialize, he can talk to new people, I don't need to worry about him. And the thing is that, yeah, I can, but it's because it's a skill that I picked up over time. And I innately believe that, yeah, maybe certain people will have an inclination to be able to talk better to people. Maybe they have innate, you're born with maybe an inclination to be able to talk to people more, but you're not just born able to do that. You're not born able to do anything. Everything that you do, from walking to talking, is a skill that you develop. And I developed this as well many times over and over again, which is why I have that. I'm not born like this, I had a lot of rough times when I was younger, and maybe I'll go into that another time, but basically I had it pretty rough when I was young in terms of speaking to people and having interactions. But now I can do them. It's because I've done them so many times. And remember just now I was talking about doing new things, stretching yourself. I've stretched myself so many times to the point that like that particular skill, I got it down pat. Like I can do that pretty well because of the amount of hours of just awkwardness, of anxiety, of really feeling uncomfortable talking to people. I had to go through all of that so many times before I'm at this place now where it's easy for me to talk to people. And my heart goes out to a lot of people that, they have issues talking to people, they're shy, they're awkward. To me, being shy, being awkward is a choice. Yeah, it's uncomfortable, but the reason it's uncomfortable is just because you haven't done it enough. It's not in your comfort zone yet. And it's never going to be in your comfort zone if you choose to be shy and awkward. Now this may sound a little harsh, this may sound like I'm trying to like char you, but I'm not. It's because I was there. I was at that shy place, awkward place. I still am in certain contexts where, I'm not familiar. But the thing is that I don't want to remain there. So I push myself and I stretch myself and I put myself in very uncomfortable situations so that I'm able to grow. And I really, really hope and pray that you guys will be able to do the same. Because I know certain people, they want to talk to people, they're shy and they're just trying to come out to get over that. But you need to do it over and over and over again for you to be able to be comfortable with it. And I want me to be able to help you, because where I am now didn't just happen. It happened to a lot of tears, a lot of pain, a lot of awkward situations, and I hope that you'll be able to do the same for yourself. So I really hope that this is the moment that you will change and start doing some stuff for yourself. Go talk to people, go put yourself in uncomfortable situations. It's gonna hurt now, it hurts like hell right now, but contrast that to the rest of your life, man. I mean, you got a long way to go, you got a long way to live, and I know that you can do it. Thank you for watching.